morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little shorter, more informational and more educational than like the training blocks and all that fun stuff. But we are currently about to go get a run in, and as we do that, we got to put this good old raincoat on because it is raining outside. But today's video is just going to be essentially just tips and advice from not only a coach aspect but also an athlete aspect on getting into hybrid training and getting into running, getting into movement. And I think this is like the first kind of tip, and I think it kind of plays well because it is raining. But don't wait for perfect conditions and don't wait for perfect timing to start your journey into the goals that you have, because it's either going to be one day or day one. And if you wait until conditions are perfect, then you're never going to get started. And that's like the hardest part about any type of journey you want to go into is starting. That is the hardest part. Do I want to go out and run in this rain? No, I want to be on the couch. I want to be in bed. I want to be doing things inside. I don't want to be outside in the rain. But if I wait until perfect conditions, then I'm just pushing my training back. Okay, so that's tip number one: is don't wait for perfect conditions or perfect timing to start, because it's never gonna be perfect. But I'm gonna do a quick warm up. Welcome to the rain. Alright, we're about 3 miles in. Started off a little light. Now it's coming down a little bit harder, but this is where I think tip number 2 comes in. And I'm sorry if you can't see me clearly with the water dots, but tip number 2 is just leaving your ego at the door. Everybody out here is trying to better themselves in any aspect that they can, regardless if it's weight loss, regardless if it's a career, taking a step in the right direction to try to better themselves. But with ego, it's just, don't compare yourself to others. Don't think that, somebody who's been doing this for years on years, that you can simply do what they're doing. Do what you individually can do for yourself to make yourself better and go from there. So tip number 2, leaving the ego at the door. Alright, beautiful people, we just got done with that run, 7 miles. Had to cut it about 5 miles short just because of timing. I gotta start getting ready for work, so we're about to catch the train back up, and that's where we'll kind of talk about the last couple tips that I've got for you. And yeah, so I will see you guys when we get home. All right, beautiful people, we are back from our run. Beautiful rainy morning to get that done. And like I said, with tip number 1 is don't wait for perfect conditions, but it allows you to just be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like, again, I didn't want to go out in the rain and go run. Of course, anybody wouldn't want to do that. However, being able to push yourself and being able to stay consistent with your routine and stay consistent with the goal that you putting effort into that is going to, you know, put you at the top. This is where tip number 3 is going to allow you to be the best athlete, whether that's a hybrid athlete, best runner, best swimmer, best basketball player. It doesn't matter what type of athlete that you are trying to be, and or the type of goal that you have set for yourself. But take care of your mind, take care of your body, inside and out. And you know, that is with your stretching routines, that is with your strength training routines, that is with your nutritional needs, and focusing on sleep, hydration, nutrition, recovery. And that's something that I would say in this block of training I have been very, very specific with, but also very diligent on making sure I do those things and making sure that I am taking care of my body, because injuries will happen, but we can control them and we can mitigate them as much as we can. And so I want to make sure that I can have the best case scenario all the time, with my body, how my body feels, how my body recovers, how my body, you know, responds to different stimuli. So that's tip number 3, is making sure you're taking care of your body inside and out. And this is where tip number 4 comes into play, and that's just having fun. Having fun with the process, trusting the process, having fun, getting to do things that you enjoy. With that being said, this will be the end of this video. Super short, super quick, more of, you know, tips and stuff that have worked for me, but you know, giving you from a different perspective of not only an athlete's perspective, but a coach's perspective as well, and what I know works, I know what doesn't work, I know what is trial and error. But if you like this video, go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, share with your mama, share with your granny. I don't care who you share with, always support the brand, and always remember, love, peace, chicken grease, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.